The unthinkable is about to happen. The Golden State Warriors are planning to sign LeBron James after Steph Curry's contract. What seemed like a fantasy is now becoming a reality, sending shockwaves across the NBA world. This breaking news could reshape the league as we know it, and the financial stakes are higher than ever.
Fun it was, right? Steph and LeBron leading Team USA to gold in Paris. Well, since Bobby brought up the Lakers, Curry told People magazine, quote, hopefully there will be more experiences in the future. And this is what raised people's antenna. Even if we're teammates or not. Even if we are teammates or not, Bobby. So since the Olympics had everybody, including us here on the show before our break, talking about if we could see this in the NBA, now it seems Steph is maybe leaving the door open with those comments. Should these two team up in the NBA before it's all said and done? And how could that actually happen?
Yeah, I mean, look, LeBron James has a player option next year and can become a free agent. You know, I'm not looking at it, well, how can they get him and how can they sign him? He's made over $500 million in his career and probably over $1 billion career-wise, lifetime here. He could certainly opt out of his contract and go to Golden State and finish out his career for the next 2 years playing with Steph Curry and Draymond Green, and Golden State wouldn't have to give up anybody. He can go flat out there and sign outright here, and certainly that would be intriguing here. I don't see it from a trade perspective here, and I think that's going to be the interesting thing. If the Lakers are mediocre this year, will LeBron James force the issue to get out of Los Angeles next offseason?
See, to me, the big elephant in the room is how long will LeBron James want to play for? Because one thing I appreciate about both of these guys, Steph Curry and LeBron James, is no matter what you think about them, whatever else they accomplish, people believe that they're the best at what they do, the best shooter we've ever seen. And also, you know, whether you love LeBron or hate him, you believe something completely about him. So when you look at this dynamic, being teammates or not, I mean, is he speculating for the next Olympics, or is he more talking about being teammates on the same squad? I don't know how long LeBron James will play for. Steph, again, you just said there's honor in maintaining one team. Like, can we see LeBron in a Golden State Warriors jersey? Can we see Steph in a Lakers jersey? Even though, I don't know if it was like the real internet that came up. Did Steph post himself like, oh, I don't look bad with the Lakers?
The real internet.
I don't know if that was the real internet. I don't believe everything, but I saw a picture of him in a Lakers jersey, and he's like, that doesn't look bad.
Well, I feel like if we were going to see it happen, particularly the reporting around the last sort of trade deadline, Adrian Wojnarowski saying that maybe there was interest here, that these two teams had at least had some early contact, that's when we would have seen it.
But LeBron's on side quest notions right now. I think it was Snoop Dogg that said it. Like, he's accomplished so much. He's even accomplished playing with his own son.
Yeah.
Like, what else is out?
And that's what's tough to walk away from, too. Zach, what do you think about this?
Well, first of all, the Steph-LeBron pick and roll in the Olympics, or the LeBron-Steph pick and roll, flip it around, it was awesome. We might see it again in an all-star game in the Western Conference. I'm not sure this is a realistic scenario in the NBA. LeBron's about to be 40. Like, how long is this going to continue to go on? This is not something we can speculate about happening 3 years from now. And yeah, he could go join the Warriors for the minimum if that's all he cared about. But I think there was some trepidation, at least around LeBron last year when the Warriors knocked on the door at the trade deadline about, do we really want to change teams again? Do we really want to chase a ring in another place again? Or has LeBron accomplished all that needs to be accomplished to cement his legacy? I think he wants to stay a Laker. But if that were to change and all he wanted to do was win, all he cared about was winning, there'd be situations better than Golden State to sign for the minimum. Why not sign with the Thunder for the minimum? Why not sign with the Sixers for the minimum? So it's nice to dream, and I will keep dreaming about that pick and roll that got Team USA over the finish line, that got Team USA past Wemby before Wemby leveled up at the end of the Olympics. So I'll keep dreaming, I guess.
To understand this, we need to break down the numbers and examine the financial stakes. Let's start with the financial implications, because make no mistake, this is a high-stakes gamble. LeBron James signed a massive 2-year extension with the Lakers worth $102 million. By the time this contract runs out, LeBron will be 42 years old, likely nearing the final chapter of his legendary career. On the other hand, Steph Curry has just secured a $62 million contract extension that will keep him with the Warriors until 27. Together, that's $164 million worth of contracts. This financial load weighs heavily on the idea of them playing together, especially under current contract structures. To make this dream duo a reality, One of them, if not both, would have to break their contract or take an enormous pay cut. Can we even imagine a scenario where LeBron, who just secured a $50 million per year deal, or Steph, who's still very much in his prime, would give that up? And then there's the salary cap issue. Would the Warriors even have enough room to accommodate LeBron's mammoth salary? The luxury tax implications alone would send the team's payroll through the roof. The financial gamble is monumental, but if any franchise can pull this off, it's Golden State. But this blockbuster move didn't come out of nowhere. It all started in Paris at the 2024 Olympics. The spark that lit the fuse came during the 2024 Paris Olympics. Fans saw for the first time what could happen if LeBron James and Steph Curry teamed up on the same side, and the results were electrifying. It wasn't just a friendly exhibition game. Either it was a high-stakes, pressure-filled run for the gold medal. Every possession, every play had real weight, and the chemistry between the two superstars was undeniable. LeBron and Steph were pivotal in Team USA's success, leading the team in scoring and showcasing a synergy that no one saw coming. LeBron, known for his physical dominance and court vision, meshed perfectly with Curry's deadly shooting and quick decision-making. It was a glimpse into what could be the idea of them forming a partnership, not just in international play, but in the NBA. The whispers of this potential duo began here in Paris and have only grown louder since. Following the gold medal victory, fans couldn't stop talking about the possibility of this dream partnership continuing into the NBA. The chemistry was undeniable, and it was clear that both LeBron and Steph had begun to see each other in a new light, not just as rivals, but as teammates. But then, something even more surprising happened. Steph Curry made a public statement that sent shockwaves through the NBA. In a recent interview, Steph Curry added fuel to the fire by openly discussing his experience playing alongside LeBron. While talking about his partnership with Nirvana Superwater Seltzers, Curry reflected on their time together in Paris, saying, "There's a deepened respect and friendship there, and hopefully, there will be more experiences in the future." This was no ordinary comment. For a player like Curry, who's fiercely competitive and has spent years battling LeBron on the court, these words were monumental. He didn't stop there either. Curry continued to say, "Whether we're teammates again or not, I'm looking forward to whatever's next." And that was it. That was the bombshell that exploded across the NBA world. Fans immediately started speculating, what did Curry mean by more experiences? Was this a subtle hint at teaming up with LeBron in the NBA? Curry has always been a player who lets his game do the talking, but this time, his words spoke volumes. The door was wide open, and the NBA world took notice. But Steph's comments weren't the only ones stoking the flames of speculation. LeBron James, never one to shy away from making a statement, responded in the most cryptic yet powerful way possible. After Curry's comments began circulating, LeBron shared them on his Instagram stories, a move that sent fans into a frenzy. It was as if LeBron was silently saying, "Yes, I'm listening, and yes, this could happen." For LeBron, this wasn't just a random post. The timing, the content, everything about it seemed calculated. LeBron knows the weight his words and actions carry, and by resharing Curry's statement, he all but confirmed that the idea of teaming up had crossed his mind. The NBA world was buzzing with theories. Was LeBron sending a message to the Lakers, to the Warriors, or to his fans? The implications were massive. For a player like LeBron, who has meticulously planned every phase of his career, this cryptic response speaks volumes. Could he really be considering a move that would shake the foundations of the NBA? Only time will tell. But this isn't the first time LeBron and the Warriors have been linked. This isn't the first time the Warriors have attempted to pull off the impossible. Last season, the Golden State Warriors reportedly approached the Lakers with a trade offer for LeBron James. The move would have been unprecedented, but it was instantly turned down thanks to LeBron's longtime agent, Rich Paul. Rich Paul was adamant that LeBron should not make the same move that Kevin Durant did when he joined the Warriors in 2016. Paul feared that LeBron's legacy would take a hit, just as Durant's did, as he would be accused of chasing rings in an already stacked team. The trade talks quickly died down, but the idea never fully disappeared. But now, with Curry's comments and LeBron's cryptic response, the idea of a team-up is back on the table. The Warriors have always been willing to take risks, and if there's even a chance that LeBron and Steph could play together, you can bet the front office is exploring every possibility. But how would this monumental move actually happen, given their current contract situations? The biggest obstacle standing in the way of this dream team is, of course, the contracts. Both LeBron and Steph are locked into lucrative deals with their respective teams. LeBron's contract extension with the Lakers runs through 2026, while Curry's deal keeps him in Golden State until 2027. To make this work, one or both would have to break their contracts, which would come with enormous financial and legacy risks. Could LeBron really leave the Lakers, where his son is now a part of the roster, to join the Warriors? Or would Curry be willing to leave the franchise that he built into a dynasty to chase one final ring alongside LeBron? These are the questions swirling around the NBA right now, and the answers are far from clear. As we wait for the next move, one thing is certain: this story is far from over. As we inch closer to the 2024 to 2025 NBA season, the possibility of LeBron James and Steph Curry teaming up looms larger than ever. The financial implications, the personal sacrifices, and the sheer basketball power of this duo would change the league forever. Fans can't help but wonder, will these two legends join forces for one final, history-making run? With both players nearing the end of their careers, the window of opportunity is closing. But in the ever-unpredictable world of the NBA, anything is possible.